I entered a tiled cubicle. There was a bed covered with a rubber sheet, and beside the bed, some sort of apparatus with a handle. So you're going to give me electric shock treatment, I said to Dr. Benjamin Gasper Games. Don't worry, it's far more traumatic watching someone being treated than usually having the treatment yourself. It doesn't hurt at all. I lay down and the male nurse put a kind of tube in my mouth so that my tongue won't roll back. Then, on either temple, he placed two electrodes, rather like the earpieces of a telephone. I was looking up at the peeling paint on the ceiling when I heard the handle being turned. The next moment, a curtain seemed to fall over my eyes. My vision quickly reduced down to a single point, and then everything went dark. The doctor was right. It didn't hurt at all. The scene I have just described is not taken from my latest book. It comes from the diary I wrote during my second stay in a mental hospital. That was in 1966, the beginning of the blackest period of Brazil's military dictatorship, 1964 to 89. And as if by some natural reflex of social mechanism, this external repression was gradually becoming internalized. So much so that good middle class families found it simply unacceptable that their children or grandchildren should want to be artists. In Brazil at the time, the word artist was synonymous with homosexual, communist, drug addict, and layabout. When I was 18, I believed that my world and that of my parents could coexist peacefully. I did my best to get good marks. I worked every afternoon, but at night I wanted to live out my dream of being an artist. Not knowing quite where to begin, I became involved in an immature theatre group. Although I had no desire to act professionally, at least I was amongst people with whom I felt some affinity. Unfortunately, my parents did not share my belief in the peaceful coexistence of two such diametrically opposed worlds. One night I came home drunk, and the following morning I was woken by two burly male nurses. The situation I found myself in was so strange, so extreme, that it brought with it something unprecedented: total freedom.